In this video, I am going to be showing you how to build your first secure AI agent in N8N in 15 minutes. So this agent right here is a typical AI agent that you'll see anywhere on the internet. The specific use case, though, is for getting calendar information, available slots on a calendar, the time of day, and then sending an email to let them know, hey, here's my availability, here's the link to book, let's make it happen. Very typical, right? It's not an AI agent that's going to do all these crazy things. No. I do want to say, whenever you see a video online telling you that there's an AI agent, most tools in life, almost everything in life is good if it does one thing really, really good. Now, there are some exceptions, like a phone can do a whole bunch of stuff and all that. But when it comes to agents like this, you just want one agent that does one thing. You can easily connect 5 agents together in some type of multi-network to get the use case out of all of them. But you really want to focus on having one tool or one workflow that does one main thing, right? And this is the purpose of this workflow right here, is to send out availability from a calendar. Now, the trigger for this entire agent is going to be a basic N8N chat message received. You can easily replace this with anything like a, let me see. Let's do, boom, let's see, you can do one with Telegram. Oh, there you go. Telegram right here. You can do one with Slack. Oh my God, my keyboard is all over the place. What's happening? You can do one with Slack, right? The trigger, it really depends on you. Now, if you do something like Telegram, you can just type into the chat and say, hey, send, I'm just gonna use number right here. Send my calendar info to dev@gmail.com, right? And then it'll do that. It'll say, okay, I'm available from tomorrow at 3 p.m. all the way up to 7 p.m. And then you can have it prompted more saying, would you like to schedule? Here's the link. What else do you want to talk about? Whatever. Now, let's get into the actual build of it. I explained it pretty much. Now let's look at it. So again, trigger really depends on you. For right now, just to test it out, I recommend you to start with a normal chat trigger that's native inside of N8N. Going in here is the prompt. Let me see. You are a AI scheduling assistant. Critical rule. You must call tools using the exact schema shown below. If you invent or alter any field names, the system will fail. And then it's just some steps to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Start off with the date and time. That way it knows, okay, I have to get the availability from today at this point all the way up into the near future. I think it's 7 days. Then call a high-level tool to get all of my calendar information. Then from there, call the Gmail to send all this out. And then from there, it'll spit out some JSON to let you know if it failed, client name, all that. Now, you might be wondering, what is the secure part about this AI agent? Well, I'll tell you. If you haven't seen my previous videos on building or tracking everything that happens in the back end of your VPS, your terminal, whatever, this part right here is what makes it more secure. Now, if you haven't seen the video, I'll put it up here in the corner. So, getting in here, every time this, actually it'll be better if I just show you after I run it. So let's go ahead and open chat, send a Gmail message to dev@.com, right? Now, if I do this, boom, hit trend, hit send, sorry. It's gonna go ahead, save the memory. Oh, that's not correct. Oh, okay, so I prompted it incorrectly. So the reason, I'm actually glad this happened. The reason why this didn't work, it never called my high-level tool, it never called the date and time, because I just said send a message, right? That's not clear enough. Which gets me into the point of prompt engineering. I don't have any prompt logic to handle the situation. So the AI is going to pretty much just error out, as you've seen right here. This AI agent can only send Gmail messages about calendar information. So since I didn't say anything about my calendar, it will not work. So if I go over here, boom, clear execution, open chat, send dev@gmail.co. This is say .com, so it doesn't error out. .com. My current availability. Boom, there we go. This should go to date and time, Gmail. So why is this erroring out? Let me see. Invalid URL. I think that's because, actually, why is this erroring out? Let's see. Hello, your available times are blah, blah, blah. Those are available. Okay. Invalid URL. Okay, so I for some odd reason, this has been happening to me the last like 3 days. There's no access token or authorization URL, so that's why it errored out. Give me a second, I'll fix that and I'll be right back. Okay, now if we go back and run this again, we just boom, clear execution, open chats. There you go. Now it should hit the date and time, high level Gmail sent, boom, there we go. And then the output, boom, there we go. Boom. Now, mail delivery system failed because this Gmail it's not a thing you can send to. So, one thing I should note, in case you're wondering, if I'm using a secure AI agent, right, why am I using OpenAI for the AI model, for the agent? Well, I'll tell you. Unfortunately, most local models aren't as capable and smart as OpenAI, a Gemini, maybe even a Claude, right? And when you do something like Mistral, for example, Llama Mistral it's a local AI model, if you don't know, that has the ability to call tools in something like N8N when it comes to AI agents. However, it's not that smart, meaning it doesn't have the ability to, unfortunately, follow these simple steps right here and do things from point A. So when I tested this out, right, I did like 7 attempts and I had a Mistral model, and I'll even show you right now. Llama 3, Mistral latest. So what we're gonna do, maybe if it works right now, I'm gonna look silly, but I doubt it. So let's see. Boom. Sending there. So let's see if it's gonna go to date. It might not. Give it a second. Yeah, it didn't do anything. It just went straight from here to there. And what did it say? To send a Gmail message with my current availability, I will follow these steps as current, your appointment. Yeah, so it generated a message, but it didn't actually use any of the tools. It didn't check my availability. It didn't get the date and time. It didn't send the Gmail out. So now I could just go in here and prompt it way more exact, but the issue with local models when it comes to AI agents, at least right now in this situation, they're not that smart. They're not that capable just yet. Maybe within the next 6 months to a year, it'll be able to handle this. But right now, it's just not at that point yet. So for that reason, I am not using a local model. We're going to go ahead and do OpenAI. It'll work every single time. Follow the prompt exactly. Now, actually, let's run this one more time so I can explain the security function of this AI agent. Go ahead, click execution, open chats, boom, boom. If my camera is freezing, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that today. This is like the second video I've recorded and it's like freezing up. Hopefully my voice is okay. Now, coming over here, this set node is going to work as a typical set node. But if you pay attention here, agent workflow, calendar agent, timestamp, data type, destination, record date, and all that. Now, if we go over here, this is the data access dashboard that I created in my last video, my one before that. I'll have a link up here again, or over here. And the benefit of this is that it'll tell you the amount of API calls that you have in terms of the different ones, and then the total records that were moved between you and your system. Down here is a log of everything that I've ran for the past few days. Let me see. Yep, September 15th, all the way up until today. I've been recording this video on November 22nd. Now, this is amazing. Even if I go down here and look at the pie chart that's here, it'll tell you everything you need to know about, okay, the calendar agent is taking up the most API calls. Then the second one is going to be open weather map. Okay, this chart right here I have to tweak around and play with a little bit. It's not working exactly, but the benefit of having this is, for one, you see everything that happens in your backend. So if for some odd reason someone gets into your system and they start calling things around, you can check, okay, well, wait a second right here. Why was OpenAI node called? Why was it called on September 19th at, what is that, 11:44 p.m.? Why was that happening? The system should have been closed. Nobody was working. I was asleep. What happened here? Right? So then it gives you a little bit of a rabbit hole to go down, and you can track things, and you can even make this more in depth if you want to. But for a basic overlay, just to demonstrate things, this is pretty good. And then for a budgeting or financial side of it, you can see, okay, well, our agent's taking up a good amount of money, but that's a good thing because we want the agent to work. That's the main purpose of everything that we're doing. However, Open Weather Map should not be taking up 20% of our budget. Let's fix that. And you can download all this and put it to AI and let it look at all the analytics and get more information out than it's giving you right now. So it's extremely, extremely powerful. Highly recommend that you take advantage of doing this for all of your workflows inside of n8n. Go back to here we go. So what happens is the AI agent will take out everything that's happening here, right? Well, not the AI agent. The set node is going to say, okay, after this run, it's going to track it. It's going to get the workflow. It's going to be the agent workflow for the calendar agent, the timestamp that it ran, the data type, which is this agent, location that is running, local database, your backend system, and then the amount of items that went through, which is going to be 1. And then API, which is just calendar agent. And then from there, a lot of people don't know is that you can call terminal commands inside of your n8n workflows, which is really powerful. And then here, it pretty much just tracks everything. And then it'll send everything that's happening in this workflow via these fields right here over to the dashboard. Super good. Now, again, this is a very easy system to build, not that complex. This part is significantly harder to get set up compared to this. But again, this is your first secure AI agent. You can take this and build upon it, like I always recommend. Don't just take anything for face value. Always build upon it for your own use case and go from there. Now, if you want to learn how to build this out more in depth, I'll have the video over here somewhere again. But if you need help setting anything like this up for your own business to run and keep it secure, there's a lot of crazy things going on the planet right now. So with that being said, if you need help setting any of this up, I mean, anything that has to do with AI automation, click the link down below in my description. Book a free call. We can sit down 15-20 minutes and discuss it all out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and then subscribe. I appreciate you.